You got some stuff to show us here.
Yes, everyone. So this is something that Dave and I and the team at MoGraph.com have been working on for a very long time. It was something that we wanted to do a long time ago, and I've been talking about it on the tour a little bit, and here and there on the show. But the new website is officially in open beta, so go online and sign up. You can sign up. I'm so incredibly excited about it. So we use an Otoy single sign-on. So if you have an Otoy account, you can just go ahead and log on into your Otoy account, and that will bring you right there. Keep in mind, I believe it uses your username that you have as from the forum. So if you want to update that, you can. You just need to go into your profile and change that. It'll change your display name. There are a few things that we're working on in the meantime,
It is beta. Be easy on us.
It's beta. Yeah.
We're trying
to beta, but we want to get it out there. We want people to start using it, and honestly, like I've seen so many artists and stuff being taken advantage of by these big companies like Facebook and Instagram. Well, Facebook and Instagram, same company, and all this, and X especially. It's like they are profiting off of your work and your posts and your stuff like that, and we need to bring it back to the community, and stop letting our AI overlords, use our work in order to, create their AI algorithms. So we created MoGraph.com as a place for community and a place for, showing off your work. And what we wanted to do was basically make a site that shows you as the whole artist, not just here's my resume, you don't know who I am a nameless face, right?
Oh, and also none of this is being used to train AI.
Correct. Yes. We will not use your art. Your art is your art. You can upload it and post it and show off your work and do all the things, and we won't use it to advertise, and we won't use it to train anything. It is yours. So, the main page we've got is your portfolio page. I have been using this as my portfolio page for months now.
Nice.
I right now I am the biggest user at MoGraph.com.
Right.
So we created this site for me right now. But yeah, I've actually changed my official website. Instead of mattmilstead.com it goes to mattmilstead.mograph.com, or you can do mograph.com/user/mattmilstead, and it'll take you straight to the site. But you can show off your demo reel, you can show off different projects that you've worked on. There's also an activity feed similar to like a Facebook or a Twitter or something like that, where you can post your work and appreciate other people's work and comment on it, and it's just a place for you to consume other people's art, and I love that. You've also got projects that you can either post different projects, or you can pin projects to your portfolio and stuff and show off some of the work that you've been doing. Also, a big one is groups. We wanted to there's a lot of different group things out there, like Facebook groups and stuff like that, but they're not catered towards the artist, I think, And so what we added was the ability to create a meetup group, and within those meetup groups, you can hold events and let everyone know when the events are happening. It's really cool. We've also got within every person's every person's page, you also have the ability to sell digital goods as well. So if you want to sell, right now I'm selling a NES and Super Famicom STL file that you can print off so that you can hold all your Super Nintendo games and stuff.
But if you want to sell, working yet? Is that part?
Products are working. Yeah,
it is.
It's up and running.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you?
We've
how
got
do you
a few
connect?
little things. So when you sign up, you'll have a little thing that says become a vendor on your main page. So Dave, actually, if you want to flip over to the site, I can kind of highlight it.
Oh, to your screen
but
or whatever?
it'll say, yeah, I'm streaming.
Okay, cool. There you go.
So right here, you can see you've got a vendor account, and within your vendor account, you can actually add products and stuff. If you haven't started a vendor account, when you start up, it'll say create vendor account. So within that, you just click on there, and then you can add your different products. So right now, my products, I've got an STL file that you can print off, and yeah, add to cart. It's free, so if you want it, and then you can see this is what it looks like on my shelf. You know.
Nice.
So yeah, and then I used AI in order to write all the
yeah,
stuff.
of course. Right. That's funny.
So yeah, but then you've got an activity feed. You'll see, like right now, it's just a whole bunch of like Matt followed this person, Matt followed this person, because I went through and I followed every single member that we have on the. We did an early alpha of it with our friends and stuff, so we got a bunch of people.
There's certain
but
things
it's cool,
about
like
the
you can
fees
post
we
your own
might
work.
Be working through, so you know.
Yeah. There's a few little things, but we want to get it out to people to be able to start using and stuff like
And
that.
like tell us what's working and not working. That's the big thing. Like, what do you like? What
Correct.
do you want?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Patrick
so,
4D says,
we do also
"Congrats,
have-
gang. I'm also a beta."
Say what?
Patrick 4D says, "Congrats, I'm also a beta."
Oh. So
Ding.
within it. Within it, you've got the different groups that you're in, and then so like you can click on, say, DFWC4D, and you can have discussions, you can see the upcoming events and stuff like that, which is great. You can create an event. If you start a meetup group, you can create an event and share it on your activity feed
map.
and stuff like that. Show them the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
So
we don't have a
within
lot
here,
of
you can
people
go
yet,
to groups.
so you're not going to see a lot on the map yet.
Right
but
now,
you
there's
will.
only 2 groups that I created, Camp MoGraph and DFWC4D. But within the map, you can actually, you can scan around and find different meetup groups.
This is the fun part
so
right
if you
there,
add your location and stuff, the whole reason I wanted to create this site, or we wanted to create this site, was so that when we're traveling, we can search up a specific city and say, okay, let's go. We're going to New York at this time. Let's see if there's any meetup groups, and if there are, let's see when the events are happening. If they're corresponding to our flights or something like that, we can actually go and meet local users and stuff like that. And it's all about building this community.
And so, even if you have like a meetup group and it's on another platform or whatever, you still go in here and you register so people have the information on it and can find you on the map and everything else. So
yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't have to be exclusive, I guess, is what I'm saying.
It doesn't. Yeah. No. But within your main site, you've got, your main portfolio, which allows you to put your demo reel in, and then you can pin specific projects that you've worked on. So, for example, I did this Super Metroid one, and you can go through and you can post your entire project and the process and all the stuff that you want on it. It's really, really great. It's a really good use for a portfolio site, because a lot of places, you got the LinkedIns and stuff that don't even have the ability to put your demo reel on there. But then you've got different projects. If you don't want to pin specific ones to it, you can actually just have these projects listed as well. Now, another cool thing is we have a job board. So you can actually post a job and, get people apply for it. So if you're running a company or running a studio, if you're a studio owner and you want to actually start posting jobs to it, you can go ahead and post jobs, and it doesn't cost any money. Why should I pay LinkedIn a bunch of money in order to post a job on their site?
Is the recommendation thing working yet?
Is the what?
The recommendation part of that working?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
So we don't have any jobs posted right now, but what's cool is within the job, if you're like, oh, this is a really cool job, but it's not really perfect for me, there's a recommend button, and within the recommend button, you can type in the person who you think would be really good for this job, and then it will send an email to both the person posting the job and you, or the person who you're recommending. It'll say so-and-so recommended you for this job, So it's a really great way for it. It's just building community and showing off who you are as an artist. So
yeah, it's a slow burn. We're trying to get people on. We're trying to figure out what's working and not. We're trying to figure out, are there any portions of it that may be confusing, when you're stepping through in the the interface and things. Sometimes when you're in it, you don't necessarily see it from the outside. So getting people to just post some things to it, start using a little bit, and giving us feedback. We were talking. We were going to put some sort of feedback thing on the site.
Yeah,
later.
I'll probably add a form down to the bottom, like a bug report form or something. Because I can only go through this 8,000 times and try and get every single bug that I squashed before we actually need the full people. We actually held off on this a few months because the big major issue is you couldn't update your display name. You were stuck with that display name. So we,
From Otoy,
because it was a Otoy single sign-on, we had to work with them in order to create a whole new system for display name. And so we're still in the process of updating some of that, which should be later on today or something. But please sign up, mograph.com or actually just mograph.com. You'll see the login immediately right there. If you want to check out the people who are already members, you can either search for them specifically, or you can go to mograph.com/members and see the entire list of people.
And if you run a meetup group, please go put your meetup info in there, like ASAP. We really want to start getting that going. Yeah.
The meetups, we really want to push the meetup groups a lot for this, to get people using the meetup groups and having like a place where you can put meetup groups. Another cool feature I like of the new site is you can follow people, but you can also be friends with people as well. So it's like you can create this bond with people, of friends, or you can just follow their artwork and follow the stuff that they're doing. We also have an entire, messaging system. You can see me and John Haley have been, John Haley lost all of his friends, you can, there's a whole messaging system in here to where you can message people back and forth. It's really, really great. Hey, I got a new follower.
And you can say,
it's John Haley. There you go.
What render engine, bro? That's fire.
So, yeah.
And we also should mention that Otoy is working with us a lot behind the scenes. We're going to have more integration with Otoy stuff later on as well in the next days.
We are extremely excited about the stuff that's up and coming, but we want people to start using it. We're really, really excited about the new mograph.com. So go to mograph.com, sign up, follow me as a friend. I'm going to work out a program or some script that will have me automatically follow people like Tom back on the MySpace days.
Tom.
Yeah. Because instead of going through the members and clicking on all the new members and stuff like that, I'm really excited to put it out there. So
I think the record holder for that right now is Ariev. On
Ariev
Facebook,
has a lot
just following everybody who has him. Yeah. And people, I'm sure, are going to ask about a mobile app. We're not there yet, but we do plan on integrating that.
It looks pretty good on mobile. It's not entirely there, but the team that we're working with, this new, we had an initial team of developers, and then once we got done with that, we hired this new team because we like this new team better. And so they also develop mobile apps and stuff like that, and there's a whole lot more stuff that we have, in the works,
in the pipe,
so
to speak.
Yeah. Sign up. I'm going to start posting every day, posting their work and stuff like that, or post pictures. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
The new mograph.com site. Sign up for it. Tell everyone who runs a meetup group or something, or an online group as well. You can do both online or actual meetup groups. It's a great place to discuss.
Give us.
And if you have feature requests, I would love to hear.
Yeah.
That
don't
would
just
be great.
go on and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't really like this thing. That's not like, send us something back and tell us that you don't like this because XYZ. You won't hurt our feelings. We promise. We're trying to craft it. So just let us know. Yeah.
We want something that the community can use and love, and so here we are.